Welcome back to another round of updates for D2R Loot Goblin. Hope everyone's been enjoying the new season. I have absolutely been doing so myself. Had a nice little run of finds the other day. I found a perfect Shaco, which this is not it, but pretty much that perfect Shaco funded everything else I have. Took that Shaco, traded it, got enough to make a Hodo. Then I rolled a perfect Hodo, sold it for, what did I sell it for? A low ist or something like that. Then traded that to get another Vex back and enough to get myself a Scalders. And now I'm just running around. In the trade for the perfect Hodo, I got a Coven, so I was running that for a while. And this actually leads to one of the updates that I made to the site. So I was watching one of my buddies streaming, and he uses the app on stream, and it's useful to me to see how people are using it. And he went and he looked up an item on the site, and whenever he got to it, he wanted to know what the skill did. So let's just find one, for example. So let's just go to unique items. So what you'll notice different on this page here is there's an underline on Bone Prison. I went and I got all the descriptions of all the skills and put it here because some of the paladin auras, for example, you might not remember what they do or know what they do for that matter. And now you can hover over that skill and it'll give you the description from the game of what that actually does. So quick, easy UI update, but it saves you from having to go to Google to say, oh, what does Decrepify do? In the future, I do plan on possibly expanding this out. Right now, I just have the name and some of the very basic things that go with the skills. But I do plan on possibly expanding it out to what is level 1 Decrepify. What's the amp damage, what goes with it, things like that. But for now, it just tells you what the skill is so that you don't have to go find that somewhere else. The other thing, as I've been playing and using the site myself, I found myself doing is I keep going to the menu and, we have the favorites page. And I use the favorites a lot. But what I found myself always looking for was faster cast rate for the paladin, because that's what I'm using right now. And I realized I couldn't put that in my favorites. So I made it so you can take any card from the breakpoints page and add it if you want the block rate, if you want any of them, whatever they are. Specifically, the most useful that most everyone's looking for is faster cast rate. So I threw it as something you can save in here. And you can drag these around and kind of organize them as you want. So I have some rune words here, the ones I keep having to look up just to make sure that I don't screw up what I'm making, and then adding sockets to some items. The other thing, I was honestly, being the builder of the site, everything makes sense in my head. But even I was getting annoyed having to go to the menu every time I wanted to come back to the favorites. So right next to the home button, I added a star button. And this is your favorites page. So no matter where you are on the site, let's say you're reading about crafting and you say, oh yeah, I have a couple of those saved. Let me go to my favorites page. You can quickly come to your favorites page. I usually leave this open while I'm playing because this is what I'm going to be referencing the most. Just trying to make it easier to find the information you want. So that's why I have the favorites there for everyone to be able to click. And just a reminder, in this menu, because there's a lot of stuff in here now. As I keep growing the site out, there's more pages of information. If you notice, these all have a little star next to it. What this does is it'll pin it to the top of your home bar. So if you didn't see the video before, if you didn't know that was a thing, and you're always looking at the crafting recipes, if you hit that, it's going to add your crafting recipes to the top here. So anytime you come back to the menu, it's right up at the top and you don't have to navigate down in here. So that's really it. I just wanted to highlight those couple quick UI changes and just to say, hope everyone's season's going well. I'm having fun with my hammered in here. He's almost, I'm dying a little too often yet. What are my resists at? Oh, fire's horrible. I don't have any good boots yet. I need to get a pair of alders. Got tear haunch. Those are okay. These are all terrible. They're just random for the moment. Ooh, I do have a 20 lifer in there. But yeah, finding that perfect 141 defense Shaco, and then whenever I use that to get a Vex and rolled a perfect Hodo, boy, it just allowed me to upgrade a lot of gear. Look at this amulet I'm running with. Assassin skills, but look at those resists. You know, this is one of those things. You know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Let's price check this bad boy. I know it's not worth anything, but just to showcase how this works. I don't know if the video will pick up what I did. I just took a screenshot. So let's go back to the site. Let's go to item valuation, quick value checker, rare amulet. Let's paste the screenshot. Let's see if that thing's worth anything. The goblin is inspecting your loot. I mean, it's got skills and all resists, but it's not going to be worth much. All right. 17 all, another 17 to lightning. It's not bad. Actually, better than I thought, but oh, it is all assassin skills. That's true. Yeah, so that's actually not that bad of a amulet. Probably it would be difficult to trade. I'd need to find someone running an assassin that really needed the resists. But there's no FCR. It's missing a couple things. But hey, you know, it's better than I thought. Good to know. Now I won't Charcy it when I'm done. That's funny. I hadn't used my own site to check this. But hey, there you go. This is, you know, the functional use of what you can do while you're playing. Quick screenshots, price check stuff. Make sure you don't throw anything away that you need. All right, everyone. Thanks again for stopping by, and I hope you are having a good season.